Right, so now we're going to make the body of your troll, and we're using the fuzzy yarn and the plain yarn that goes with it, alright, and a 4mm hook. So you make a loop, put it on the hook, and then chain 2, and then you're going to work into the first chain. Alright, so it will be a bit fiddly to see where you're putting your hook because of the fuzz, but just look carefully, and you can see there's first chain is here, okay, and I'm working into this part here. Alright, so you're going to do 6 single crochet, 1, and while you're going, work over the ends that you started off with to secure them. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, now you'll see that the side facing you, which would normally be the outside of your work when you're making amigurumi, you can't see that much fluff, alright? And on the other side, which would normally be the outside, there's more fluff sticking out. So that's the side we want to be the outside, alright? So we're kind of working inside out compared to normal. So we're going to start working into these 6 stitches. It's worth having a little look, just seeing where those 6 stitches are, because it can be hard to see. You're looking for the plain yarn to help you, but there's a lot of fluffy yarn getting in the way. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so put a stitch marker in when you start the round so you know where the beginning and the end is, and you're only going to work into the back loops. Alright, so the very first one is always going to be difficult to do because it's quite tight there. Okay, and you're going to work 2 single crochet into the same stitch, and that's 1, 2, okay, and then the next one. There's an element sometimes of doing this by feel. Push your hook and see where where there's a hole that you can go into. That can help as well as looking. Okay, so this is the second 2, 3, 4, and again, you know, feel with your fingers as well to feel where the stitch is. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And that's the end of the round, because we were doing 2 stitches into each of the 6 stitches, so that makes 12. Alright, and again, there's quite a bit of fluff on this side, but there's a lot more fluff on the other side. Okay, so that's going to be the outside of our troll. You've got the move that out of the way. You've got the length of yarn that you started with there. Normally when you're working an amigurumi, that ends up on the inside and you don't really have to worry about it, but it's on the outside now, so don't worry about it now, but when you finish you'll just sew it through so that it disappears. Okay.